Welcome to today's video about foods that can destroy kidneys fast. What if I told you that some of the foods you eat every day might be putting your kidneys at risk? Yes, the very foods you love could be silently harming one of the most vital organs in your body. But how? And which foods are the culprits? Today, we're diving deep into the world of nutrition and kidney health. We'll uncover the common foods that, when eaten in excess, could fast-track damage to your kidneys, potentially leading to serious health issues. Are you aware that even some healthy foods could be overloaded with hidden enemies of kidney health like sodium, phosphorus, and potassium? And what about the everyday indulgences like chocolate and cola? How much is too much? Stay with us as we break down the science, reveal the surprising facts, and guide you on how to eat to protect your kidneys. You won't want to miss the crucial tips we have in store, including how to tweak your diet for optimal kidney health without sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on this life-saving information. Your kidneys will thank you. Ready to find out more? Let's get started. Just a quick reminder, the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice. Please note, every piece of information here has been authenticated by a cadre of professional researchers. All right, it's time to dive into the list of foods that can destroy kidneys fast, beginning with our first item, salt. Excessive sodium consumption can lead to significant kidney stress and damage. Sodium contributes to increased blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for kidney disease. High blood pressure compromises the kidney's ability to filter out waste, causing excess strain that can lead to nephron damage over time. A systematic review and meta-analysis published in the Blood Purification in 2018 highlighted the direct correlation between salt intake and elevated blood pressure, reinforcing the risk to kidney health. Moreover, kidneys regulate sodium balance in the body. An overload requires the kidneys to work harder to excrete the excess sodium, which can decrease their efficiency and potentially lead to kidney disease. According to the American Heart Association, the safe amount of sodium intake for an average adult is no more than 2,300 milligrams per day, with an ideal limit of no more than 1,500 milligrams for most adults, particularly those with hypertension or pre-existing kidney issues. This lower intake helps maintain normal blood pressure levels and reduces the risk of kidney strain, thereby supporting overall kidney health and function. Maintaining this sodium intake can significantly mitigate the risk of developing kidney problems and support long-term health. Next, number 2. Processed meats. Eating processed meats frequently and in large amounts can pose serious risks to kidney health due to their high content of sodium and phosphorus. These substances can increase blood pressure and cause the kidneys to work harder, potentially leading to kidney damage over time. A study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition in 2020 found that participants with the highest consumption of red and processed meats had a significantly increased risk of developing chronic kidney disease compared to those with lower consumption levels. Processed meats also contain preservatives such as nitrates and phosphates, which have been linked to an increased risk of kidney disease and worsening of kidney function. Furthermore, the high protein content in processed meats can cause kidney strain, particularly in individuals who already have existing kidney conditions. The safe amount of processed meats is generally advised to be minimal. Health guidelines suggest limiting red and processed meat to no more than 2 servings a week to reduce the risk of chronic diseases, including kidney disease. For those with existing kidney problems, even stricter limitations may be necessary, and consultation with a healthcare provider is recommended to tailor dietary needs appropriately. This approach helps in managing the intake of harmful substances while safeguarding kidney health. Next, number 3. Dark cola beverages. Dark cola beverages pose risks to kidney health primarily due to their content of phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid is known to affect the urinary tract, potentially leading to the formation of kidney stones. A significant study highlighted in the Epidemiology, 2007, found a correlation between the consumption of 2 or more colas per day, diet or regular, and an increased risk of chronic kidney disease. The mechanism suggested involves the phosphoric acid in cola, which can lead to renal tubular damage or the formation of kidney stones, both of which can impair kidney function over time. Furthermore, the high sugar content in regular colas can lead to obesity and type 2 diabetes, conditions closely linked to the development of kidney disease. Managing the intake of these beverages is crucial for maintaining kidney health, especially for individuals with existing health concerns or a family history of kidney disease. As for a safe consumption amount, moderating intake to occasional consumption, such as once a week or less, can significantly mitigate these risks. For individuals with existing kidney issues, even less frequent consumption is advisable, highlighting the importance of moderation and dietary awareness to prevent potential kidney damage. Next, number 4. Red meat. Excessive consumption of red meat has been linked to an increased risk of developing chronic kidney disease, or CKD. The connection stems from the high content of animal protein in red meat, which can cause increased kidney workload and heightened pressure in the glomeruli, tiny blood vessels within the kidneys. This strain can accelerate the progression of kidney damage over time. A 2023 study published in the BMJ Open found that individuals with high red meat consumption were more likely to develop CKD. The study suggests that plant-based proteins may be more beneficial for kidney health compared to animal-based proteins. Red meat is also a major source of purines, which break down into uric acid. Elevated levels of uric acid can lead to kidney stones and worsen kidney function. For maintaining kidney health and minimizing risk, dietary guidelines recommend limiting red meat intake to a few times a week, ideally consuming no more than 18 ounces of cooked red meat per week, as advised by the World Cancer Research Fund and the American Institute for Cancer Research. Moderation in red meat consumption, alongside a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can help preserve kidney function and promote overall health. Next, number 5. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, commonly found in diet sodas and sugar-free processed foods, are linked to potential kidney health concerns. A pivotal study highlighted in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology in 2011 found that women who consumed 2 or more servings of diet soda daily had a 2-fold increased risk of kidney function decline. While the mechanisms aren't fully understood, it's hypothesized that the metabolic byproducts of artificial sweeteners may stress the kidneys, especially when consumed in large quantities over a prolonged period. The safe amount of artificial sweeteners can vary based on the specific type used. For instance, the FDA recommends a maximum daily intake of aspartame at 50 milligrams per kilogram of body weight, saccharin at 15 milligrams per kilogram, and sucralose at 5 milligrams per kilogram. Adhering to these guidelines can help mitigate the potential risks to kidney health. For individuals particularly concerned about kidney health, moderating the intake of products containing artificial sweeteners or opting for natural sweeteners like stevia, which has not been shown to affect kidney function, might be advisable. Always considering individual health conditions and consulting with a healthcare provider can ensure dietary choices support overall kidney health. Next, number 6. Sugary foods. Excessive consumption of sugary foods is closely linked to the development of conditions like obesity and type 2 diabetes, which are major risk factors for chronic kidney disease. Sugary diets lead to increased blood glucose levels, prompting the kidneys to filter more blood and work harder, potentially causing damage over time. A 2013 study in the Advances in Chronic Kidney Disease highlights that high sugar intake accelerates the progression of kidney disease by inducing inflammation and increasing urinary protein, a marker of kidney damage. Moreover, the direct impact of sugar on kidney function has been observed through its role in promoting high blood pressure, another significant contributor to kidney strain and dysfunction. Managing sugar intake is crucial for maintaining kidney health, especially for individuals at risk of or currently managing kidney disease. As for safe consumption levels, the American Heart Association recommends that men limit their added sugar intake to no more than 36 grams per day and women to no more than 25 grams per day. This guidance helps mitigate risk factors associated with kidney damage, emphasizing the importance of moderation in dietary sugar to protect overall renal health. Next, number 7. High potassium foods. Excessive intake of potassium can be particularly dangerous for individuals with compromised kidney function. Normally, the kidneys help to maintain optimal potassium levels in the body, but when they are not functioning properly, potassium can build up in the blood, leading to a condition known as hyperkalemia. This can cause cardiac arrhythmia and other cardiovascular problems, which can be fatal. A study published in the International Journal of Nephrology and Renovascular Disease, 2022, highlighted that hyperkalemia in patients with advanced kidney disease significantly increases the risk of hospitalization due to cardiac complications. For healthy individuals, the recommended daily intake of potassium is around 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams. But those with kidney disease often need to restrict their intake to much lower levels, usually under 2,700 milligrams per day, depending on the severity of their condition. Common foods high in potassium include bananas, oranges, potatoes, spinach, and tomatoes. It is essential for patients with renal issues to monitor and manage their potassium intake under the guidance of a healthcare professional to avoid the detrimental effects of hyperkalemia. Next, number 8. Caffeine. Caffeine, a stimulant found in many beverages and foods, can have adverse effects on kidney health when consumed in excess. It primarily raises blood pressure, which is a significant risk factor for kidney damage, as it makes the kidneys work harder to filter blood. Over time, this increased workload can lead to kidney disease or exacerbate existing conditions. A study published in 2018 in the BMC Nephrology highlighted that excessive caffeine consumption could accelerate the progression of chronic kidney disease, especially in those already at risk due to factors like diabetes or hypertension. The research suggests that caffeine affects the kidney's ability to handle sodium, leading to potential fluid retention and increased blood pressure. For most healthy adults, the general guideline is to limit caffeine intake to no more than 400 milligrams per day, the equivalent of about 4 8-ounce cups of brewed coffee. However, those with kidney issues or high blood pressure might need to further limit or monitor their caffeine intake more strictly. Common sources of caffeine include not only coffee, but also teas, soft drinks, energy drinks, and chocolate. Understanding these sources and moderating intake can help manage the risk of kidney damage and maintain overall kidney health. Next, number 9. Alcohol. Alcohol consumption can have a severe impact on kidney function by causing changes in the kidney's ability to filter blood and maintain fluid and electrolyte balances. Excessive drinking can lead to dehydration, a critical factor in kidney function, as it reduces the kidney's ability to regulate water and electrolyte levels. Over time, chronic alcohol use can also cause liver disease, which further stresses the kidneys because they must work harder to filter out toxins and byproducts from compromised liver function. According to a 2018 study published in the PLOS One, chronic alcohol consumption is associated with an increased risk of developing chronic kidney disease. The study suggests that even moderate drinking can affect kidney health, underscoring the importance of moderation. For most people, moderate alcohol consumption is defined as up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. Common examples of 1 drink include 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. Sticking to these guidelines can help mitigate the risk of alcohol-related kidney damage. Incorporating kidney-friendly foods such as cauliflower, blueberries, and fish high in omega-3 fatty acids into one's diet can also support kidney health while consuming alcohol in moderation. It's vital for individuals, especially those with risk factors for kidney disease, to monitor their alcohol intake and consult with healthcare providers to optimize kidney function. Next, number 10. Fried foods. Fried foods, typically high in unhealthy fats and salt, can significantly impact kidney health. The process of frying increases the formation of advanced glycation end products, which have been linked to inflammation and oxidative stress, contributing to kidney damage over time. A study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases in 2023 highlighted that diets high in processed and fried foods are associated with a higher risk of chronic kidney disease progression due to increased load on the kidney's filtering mechanism. Moreover, the salt content in fried foods can exacerbate hypertension, a major risk factor for kidney disease. Regular consumption of fried foods, like French fries, fried chicken, and donuts, can lead to elevated blood pressure levels, thereby increasing the strain on the kidneys. Regarding safe consumption levels, moderation is key. It is recommended to limit fried food intake to less than once per week to minimize risk factors associated with kidney stress and other metabolic syndromes. Opting for healthier cooking methods such as baking, grilling, or steaming can also help in maintaining overall kidney health and reducing the risk of chronic kidney conditions. Next, number 11. Nuts. Consuming large quantities of certain nuts can be concerning for individuals with kidney issues due to their high phosphorus content. Phosphorus, when consumed in excess, can strain the kidneys, especially in those whose kidneys are already compromised. For instance, a study published in the Nutrients in 2021 highlighted the potential risks associated with high phosphorus diets, emphasizing the need for careful management in patients with chronic kidney disease. The safe amount of nuts depends on individual dietary needs and kidney function. Generally, for those with kidney disease, keeping phosphorus intake between 800 to 1,000 milligrams daily is recommended, but this can vary based on individual health and the stage of kidney disease. Common nuts like almonds, peanuts, and walnuts are high in phosphorus, with roughly 120 to 180 milligrams per ounce. Integrating nuts into a kidney-friendly diet requires moderation and mindful portion control. For instance, opting for a small handful of nuts a few times a week can be a healthy addition without exceeding phosphorus limits. It's crucial for individuals with kidney concerns to consult with a healthcare provider or a dietitian to tailor their diet according to their specific renal health needs and ensure overall nutritional balance. Next, number 12. Whole wheat bread. For individuals with chronic kidney disease, managing phosphorus intake is crucial because impaired kidneys may struggle to eliminate excess phosphorus from the blood. High phosphorus levels can lead to serious conditions, including heart disease and bone deterioration. Whole wheat bread, which is often recommended for its health benefits, is surprisingly high in phosphorus compared to white bread. The Nutrients 2021 journal emphasizes that dietary phosphorus, particularly from whole grains and dairy, can accumulate in patients with CKD, necessitating moderation. Understanding the safe amount of whole wheat bread involves considering the total daily phosphorus intake recommended for CKD patients, which generally should not exceed 800 to 1,000 milligrams daily. A slice of whole wheat bread contains about 70 milligrams of phosphorus, so it should be consumed cautiously, keeping in mind other sources of phosphorus in the diet, such as dairy products, nuts, seeds, and processed foods. Individuals with CKD need to balance their diet to manage their condition effectively. Consulting with a healthcare provider or a renal dietitian is essential to tailor dietary choices that meet nutritional needs without exacerbating kidney issues. Next, number 13. Canned foods. Canned foods, commonly laden with high levels of sodium and preservatives, pose significant risks to kidney health. The kidneys are tasked with filtering excess salts from the blood, and an elevated sodium intake exacerbates their workload, potentially accelerating the decline in kidney function. This concern is highlighted in studies such as one published in the Nutrients 2021, which links high sodium diets to increased blood pressure and greater kidney disease progression. For individuals with existing kidney conditions or those at elevated risk, dietary guidelines recommend limiting sodium intake to less than 2,000 milligrams per day. However, a single serving of canned soup or vegetables can contain anywhere from 400 to 1,200 milligrams of sodium, consuming a significant portion of this allowance. Common canned foods, such as soups, meats, and vegetables, are practical and affordable, but often require careful moderation due to their preservative content. The key to incorporating canned foods into a kidney-friendly diet is to opt for low-sodium or no-salt-added versions, and to rinse those foods that can be washed to reduce their sodium content further. Such measures can help mitigate the risk to kidney health while maintaining the convenience and benefits of canned foods. Next, number 14. Chocolate. Excessive consumption of chocolate can be detrimental to kidney health due to its high levels of phosphorus and potassium. These minerals, while vital in moderate amounts, can overload the kidneys in those with compromised renal function. A study published in the Saudi Pharmaceutical Journal in 2016 highlighted that diets high in phosphorus can lead to hyperphosphatemia, a condition where elevated phosphorus levels in the blood can result in kidney damage over time, particularly in individuals with chronic kidney disease. Additionally, chocolate contains oxalates, which are known to contribute to the formation of kidney stones, particularly in susceptible individuals. For those with healthy kidneys, moderate chocolate consumption generally poses little risk. The key is moderation and monitoring overall dietary intake of phosphorus and potassium. Typically, a safe amount would be a small piece of chocolate, equivalent to about 1 ounce, a few times a week. However, individuals with existing kidney issues or high risk factors should seek personalized advice from a healthcare provider. Besides chocolate, other common foods high in phosphorus and potassium that should be consumed with caution include dairy products, nuts, and whole grains. Ensuring a balanced intake of these nutrients is crucial for maintaining kidney health and overall well-being. And that's it for today's video on foods that can destroy kidneys fast. We hope you found this information enlightening and crucial for your health journey. Your kidneys are indispensable, and taking care of them starts with what you put on your plate. Now, I want to hear from you. Which food from our list shocked you the most? And how do you plan to control or moderate your intake of these foods? Let us know in the comments below. We love seeing your insights and sharing in your health journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell icon so you never miss our weekly health tips and insights. Thank you for watching, and remember, every meal is a choice. Choose wisely for your kidney health. See you next time.